Hey, happy Friday, everyone. I'm out in the garden. I was just cleaning up some stuff. Got some carrots. Look how big this one carrot is. I'm so happy with it. It's pretty good. It's a Nantes, maybe? I don't remember. Came out good though. I've picked a few of these before and they taste pretty good. I wanted to do a live today to show you our herbs. I'm gonna pick some of them. See if I can flip this around. Nice. So, look at this beautiful marigold. So marigolds are actually edible. At least the petals are. I'm not sure about the rest of the plant. So I'm going to harvest some more of the petals. I have some inside. I don't think the cosmos do anything, but they look nice. I might cut some of these and put them in the kitchen. Like this one. With all the unopened ones would be good. Over here I'll show you some of the herbs I'm going to get. So supposedly lemon balm will overwinter itself if you put some mulch over it. So I'm going to collect my last harvest of this, as well as catnip for Scout and Boo inside. So that's on my list. Get some of the cilantro. You could see I took out the snap peas and the trellises that were in here. I put them in our shed. The peas really weren't doing that good, and just want the trellis to stay in some kind of protected place for the winter. They're pretty rusted. One of our friends gave us these. It looks like wrought iron trellises. So I put it in and they worked great this year, but I don't want, ice and snow to be on them all year. I'm not going to be collecting any of these, but I have been working on my seed saving. So if you can see down here, can you see that? I'm trying to save some nasturtiums. Now that the weather's gotten a bit cooler, they're super, super happy. So not collecting that much right now, just some of the herbs, and then I'm actually going to be cutting down the marigolds. And I have marigold seeds for days. Already collected some a little while ago. Something over here, let's split this. I also took down my rattlesnake pole over there. So all of these I have I've already given away so many marigold seeds, I really don't need any more. Yeah, so I'm gonna get some of the petals off of this one, and they're pretty easy. Let's see if I can prop this up a little bit. That works. There you go. Alright. So when you're pulling these off, right? These are giant marigolds. It's pretty easy. You just grab all the petals like that. Grab it at the base and pull. Come right off. Those in a bowl. Alright. Yeah, so the rest of this is just gonna get cut back. I think the bees finally left out from under here, poking around. You can see this other nasturtium I'm working on. Over here is it's called Alaska Lights. I really, really like the variegation on this, so collecting seeds from that too. And hopefully I'll remember to label them once I do. Alright, come back over here with me. Yeah. My tray. gonna get some herbs. Oh, I'm not gonna forget too over here. So this toothache plant is just about ready to collect seeds. I've been testing some of the ones not in organza bags. And they definitely have seeds. They're just not ready yet. I have some parsley here I'm gonna get. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna keep the caraway flowers. I'm just letting them kind of do their thing. I took down my okra. Just decided I'm gonna clean up a bit. Really all that's left in here are those flowers, these herbs. I don't think I can zoom. Oh, I can, nice. Over there are my bush beans. I'm just letting go to seed. That's pretty much it. I got like a squash. I picked the rest of the carrots. So just about ready for winter. So I zoomed out all the way. Alright, so over here, this parsley, just harvested a bunch like a week ago and dried it. But this is triple curl parsley, and it did so freaking good in the like 90 to 100 degree heat. All of the rain we got in July. I'm definitely growing this again. And I've been collecting like a lot of it. Like I'll collect it like that and just snip it. So I can do this with one hand. And I've just been bringing it in to dry. Really flavorful, pretty hardy. This one I'm gonna leave and mulch over. I just want to see what happens. And a lot of these probably will not come back, but you never know. I mean, this is my first year where I actually have a place to like have stuff stay outside and be mulched over if I wanted it to be. Some right here. I think there's another one hiding over here. Yeah, I'll leave that one alone. So I'm just gonna mulch over stuff and see what happens. I'll get some going in the spring anyways, just in case. But if it decides to come back, that would be pretty tight. And I love parsley. I usually grow cilantro just because make dishes that call for cilantro more often than not. That I am Sicilian, so I like parsley. I was just thinking the other day, I was just like, man, I can't remember the last time I had like clams casino or like pasta and clam sauce, and I need to do that. And I have this fresh parsley. Alright, I think I just about got everything I can. So, parsley's kind of cool because you could see how far back I actually cut that. But look at all this. It's going to grow back from all this middle stuff. So, if the weather cooperates, and we're getting down to the 30s, low 40s at night, but if the weather cooperates, this will just keep going until it starts snowing. So, this is what I got from that. Now we're gonna go get some other stuff. So good. So I'll just do a rough chop of this and set it to dry in my kitchen, and then I just do a rough not a rough chop in the blender, but I'll put it in the blender to grind it up a bit more once it is dry. Right, next up is catnip, and this one I'm a little bit more careful with about harvest. So if you can see down here. So usually what I'll do is try to go down and I'll cut right above a node like you can see there, versus just like with parsley, it doesn't have that much lateral branching down the stalk. It'll have stuff more towards the tip. But with catnip, you know, it has different areas, so I'll just give it a cut. Why are these chickens yelling at me? Hold on. just had him out in the garden with me earlier. Go check that out later. Yeah, so with this catnip, I'll just go down, try to find a spot. So like this one, go ahead and snip it there. And I'll dry this whole piece, including this, and I'll blend it up. I have a whole container of catnip I've just been adding to for my cats. And this, so when I first planted all of this, I planted my herbs like way too early. But, you know, coming out here, topping them, just keeping an eye on them so they didn't die in all the heat. They really filled in really nice. I'm hoping this lemon balm kind of takes over this bed because it's in the mint family, so they spread through their roots. Basically, the roots will like go out, pop up, go out, pop up. And if you know anything about mint, you know not to plant it in the ground. So I'm hoping it stays contained to this bed, but I really would like it to come back next year, but we'll see. I've tried to do it before at the last place I lived, and it actually did not end up coming back the next year, even though everyone said, oh, it's so invasive. Once you put it in, you'll never get rid of it. I was like, well, yeah, that's true in warmer climates. I don't know if that's true in New England. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe you get mint going in New England. That does not go away. All right. Oh. Thought I snipped that one. Alright, so that's about as much as I'll get from this area. I'll go do these ones. This catnip smells so different than like what you would buy in the store. Maybe it's a different variety or maybe it's just fresher, but I mean, my cats love it. They don't like it so much when it's fresh. I think it's just like too strong. Like if you were to chew on one of these leaves, with it being as fresh as it is, like your mouth would go numb. So I don't know what that means, but you know, oh, that's a good cluster. Cats do like it when it's dry. All right, so I'm gonna finish going through these. I really wanted to keep this short. It's almost November, and I'm still getting all these herbs. I mean, look at that. See, it doesn't look that big on video until you get something for scale. Like, that is a full pan. That is not a half pan. That is a full pan. And it's almost full with this fresh stuff. I got all of that to get. I mean, come on, it's great. So if you do like herbs and you want to grow them next year, definitely recommend starting them around when you start your hot peppers. So I live in 6B, so in Massachusetts. So I start my hot peppers in like February, like early mid-February, and then I'll get my tomatoes going, I don't know, like late February, March. So if you want to do your herbs, start them earlier so they can get a jump, and then put them out later than you might expect them to go out. So I actually put everything out like way too early this year. Almost killed everything. I had to resow my okra that I just cut down, like right there. That was a succession sowing. The first direct sowing of okra did terrible. I didn't start them in trays. I just put them in. They didn't do well. The one I just cut down, I put in mid-July. And we got some okra out of it, but, you know, would have preferred to do it later. So if you want to do your herbs, do them earlier, wait to put them out till like, I don't know, late May, and they'll do good. And I mean, look at these. These have been out all summer. I'll be honest, they were pretty small up until August. And then since August, they've just been getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'm super happy with it. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to finish getting this catnip, that lemon balm, marigold petals. I'm going to leave this. I was thinking of making a tincture with some of these smaller ones, or maybe make cough drops. But I'm not going to do that. I have so much dried for tea, so I'll just use that. Yep. So everything's looking for now. Go bring my carrots in. Go bring my rain barrel in, because if that freezes, it's going to crack. And that kind of defeats the purpose of it. I hope everyone has a good Friday. I hope you go out for Halloween. You have some fun this weekend and be safe. And I might do another live next week. We'll see. For next week's video too, I'm going to be planting some garlic. I'm about a week behind what I usually do every year, but I've been so busy with home projects. I've been having an absolute blast. I got to do all the weather stripping in the house and just some other stuff. I'm so excited for it. So next week I'll show you what we're going to do with the garlic. And, you know, it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. Happy Halloween. I'll see you soon.